Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Grist Mill public match for you, but before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. It is December 1st, about 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Server pop is 150 with the sale. That's always going to help with numbers. Your imbalance, though, is 6 in CSA's favor. No artillery on this map. Our officers for today, for the CSA side, you got Agent Trump, you have Bell, no officer for that company, Crazy Joe Hooker, and then on your Union side, you got Billy Yank, Portugal, and George B. McClellan. Now, Union only has 3 companies because they have a, I think it's Cav company here, and they only have 1 company compared to the normal infantry regiments that have 2. So, this is a fairly simple strategy map for both sides. CSA, that point is in the middle of the river there. You just need to defend your width of the map. Union, you just got to get across on CSA's side of the river and hold there and just kill them on tickets. Relatively simple there. And so it's interesting. Metas used to be Union would try to take this little barn, this mill here. It's not a barn, it's a mill. The map's called Grist Mill. Who would have thought? But they would take this house and hold in here and whittle down the CSA. It's really hard to throw someone outside of this mill once they take it. However, the devs made the change where you can flag bearers cannot be inside of houses for more than, like, I think it's 30 seconds. It might be 60. I don't remember the exact number. But if the flag bearer stays for that time period, they will die in game. The game will kill them automatically. So honestly, you could try to storm the houses and just every 60 seconds just have someone else just pick up that flag. That'd actually be an interesting strategy. You wouldn't take a whole lot of casualties either with it. At most you'd take 45 because there's 45 minutes in this game, assuming you face the whole time. But Union's played an aggressive start here, and they have crossed the river without any resistance. Union's going to do their volley, and they're going to charge almost right away into this.
Nice. Die, Yankee faggot. Get out of here.
Hold this line. Hold the line.
Yankee.
And so, Union Sharps, I assume they're in the mix, so Union is charging as a team right now. Union, as long as they protect the flags, and they have a ticket lead, or at least close on it, so it's good for them. Obviously, CSA, if Union's going to charge you, you need to get their flags. 4 CSA flags are down right here. And that's going to be huge. Oh, why are there drummer boys? There's a whole band. Half the Union group that's alive is Bugle Boys. So
use your pistols, cavalry. Use your pistols if you still have them.
So Union's gonna win that. I don't know if they brought their flags over. CSA flags are down, and that's a major part of that charge there. It looks like Union didn't bring the flags across. I don't know why there's a dead Union flag here, but that was huge. Union took out those flags. CSA couldn't get those mobile respawns. Remember, each flag spawns a guy in every 5 seconds. You get 4 flags. That's what? 4 guys every 5 seconds. And on a 150-man server, you're going to get your line back in very quickly. And because those flags went down, CSA was not able to prevail in that charge. And that's even more crazy that Union didn't bring the flags up with them.
Man really did our part too. Oh!
The marching band did great things. Oh. They're killing the marching band.
Get over here, drum boy! Oh, no!
Wow, rip the marching band. But look at that, Union is all readied up and going again. And that's the thing. These 5-second respawns from these flags, it was a very controversial change in the game. It used to be flags would spawn someone in every 10 seconds when in formation, down to 5 seconds. When someone was in skirmishing, it'd be 20 seconds spawn in. But now it's half to 10 seconds. So basically double the spawn rate. Now, I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't like it a whole lot.
Look at this flag.
It,
Look at this fucking collection of Confederate
I think it
flags.
allows
Yeah,
people
bro,
to hold in
like-
positions that they can't normally hold in, which means they would take a lot more casualties there, respawning guys in. But, you know, it definitely is good in the sense that you don't have to sit around and do nothing. Because
I didn't know we can go all
if
the
you have
way,
6
yo.
guys trying to spawn in on a flag and it's a 10-second spawn, you're waiting a minute to get back into the fight. Then you get your bayonets and reloads, and that takes 25 seconds. So
On the line, y'all.
it's
Line, boys.
it can be very boring. And that's what the devs were trying to curtail, because there's a lot of complaining, at least in the public matches, about it. So
It's okay, just watch those boots in front of us, boys.
Explaining the situation.
Yeah, they're crawling in the middle.
Our
They
flags
are
down, we can't
crawling in the
respawn
middle right
formation.
now.
Lieutenant Gary.
How many, the other office, oh, there he is.
These letters to my mother.
Let me go
Yeah.
to our team.
Hey, Banana, what's up? Hello.
So it looks like Union team has pushed across again. They're not going to try to cap, because Union, honestly, tickets are slightly in Union's favor, so a cap wouldn't be terrible. But the thing is, CSA is trying to force Union to cap right now. They also don't have any of their flags, which is something you never see on this map. But CSA is trying to hold back. They know they don't have their flags. They can't win in any melee because Union's now brought those flags across the river. And so CSA is going to sit back, wait for those flags to despawn. Which it takes 5 minutes for those flags to despawn. And sorry, CSA doesn't want Union to cap necessarily because it's going to stop that black timer and force them to charge. So CSA is totally trying to waste that time, and Union should. They could cap if they want to force the CSA out into a charge. Even if Union did cap, CSA could just sit back and wait, because that Union has to hold the point for 20 minutes before they could win the game. So CSA would have plenty of time to wait for those flags to despawn.
Bro, if they hadn't done anything, then they would have win the game.
So Union's perfectly fine capping, not capping. It kind of doesn't matter. Union is a little ahead on tickets, so if CSA did retake that point, they would go up to the percentage of tickets which is Union's at, which is why you could argue that Union shouldn't cap. And I kind of agree with that more than the other option. Also, with the smaller server pop tickets, scale and ticket scale based on server pop, the higher the server pop, there are more people dying, and so tickets are worth less per individual death. Whereas on a smaller pop server, the tickets are worth way more per death. Reason being, you want the rounds with a small server to take relatively the same amount of time as a higher pop server. Because imagine, right, if tickets per death were the same on a higher and lower pop server, and let's say they were balanced to the higher pop server, where each death was worth barely any tickets. What that means is on a low pop server where no one's dying, tickets are being lost very slowly, and so you won't be able to force your opponent down tickets and down to a worse morale stage. So
How do we know that?
So, CSA is down to engage. Union, those volleys are slowly chipping away at the CSA. They don't want to cap. Hard shots for both sides here. You're shooting, you're kind of blind shooting through the woods here. And it's really, I mean, at least the outside of Union where they're more visible, that's where they're kind of getting hit. CSA is not going to hit that badly too, but what's going to suck for CSA, they don't have those flags, which have now despawned, so CSA guys can spawn in with them. But the CSA guys dying in these volleys are spawning main. And they're not necessarily going back to their line. They are out and about rambling. Sure, you have Union guys doing the same thing. But CSA's got to spawn in with these flags so they can kind of get back in the action. And Union, if Union's not going to cap, they need to do this, and they need to charge the CSA out.
We're ready for you guys, you retards. We're ready, retards. We're ready. We're ready. Why did Cav do this? This is such a bad idea.
Let him up, boys. Let him up. Let him up. Let him up, boys. Shoot the cavalry. Let him up.
So the Union guys are charging in there. They drop. It's the Sharps that went in. Union did drop down to engage. I do agree that I think the whole Union team should have tried to charge in here. Maybe they didn't know the whole CSA team was here. But Union is still ahead on tickets, so that charge overall was good. I'm surprised the rest of the infantry didn't charge in there, because if Union's not going to cap, you should charge the CSA out. They don't have their flags. Union doesn't know how many flags are down, though, for CSA, because when I hit T, you can see where the officer markers are, where the point is. You can also see where down flags are. You can't see, though, where your opponent down flags are. You can only see where your down flags are. And so CSA has got their flags back, which will at least keep cohesion. Very good for the CSA team, which they need. And Union has plenty of time to just shoot them down. So that's the thing. Union can do a lot of different things. I know I'm talking about things they shouldn't do and whatnot, but there is a lot that the CSA can do.
Frank, stop. Hey. It was a prank, lads. It was a prank. You know. Now, do you want to see the rocks? We are gonna take them, boys. We are gonna take them. Now, boys, carabins out. And Firefield, boys.
They got their
Then
flags
exactly
up.
there. Firefield, boys.
So
you can see them
CSA
below.
getting
Oh,
those
they're coming,
flags
boys,
back looks like they're going to push forward a little bit.
Shots here. Take aim.
US
Down my
Cavs
line.
starting to get
Low.
some nice
Shooting
flanking
riverbank.
shots on them.
Aim low. Ready. Fire.
Good shots,
Big
good
ticket
shots.
drop.
And so
We're fine. We're fine. That's Cav. We're fine. Let Cav
Jack
come
one
across
ready
the
under
river so we
reload.
can wipe the crap out of them.
that Cav does not
It's
want to charge
okay.
it though, Bell. They look like they are content with sitting and throwing lead into your sides. Because remember, these guys with their sharps, they can shoot and reload at about double the rate that a normal infantry guy can.
And we're gonna go. Pistols out. Waits. Waits.
And they might. Let's see what CSA is doing here. This map extends boundary-wise very far away from the point, which is always surprising. Oh, Cav is trying to charge this. Rip the drummer boy. And the thing is, this Cav group is getting wiped, but as long as Union stays ahead on that ticket margin, that's all that really matters. As long as CSA keeps losing tickets, again, that's all that matters.
Like father, like son. Oh, they're all dead. No, they are quite literally all dead.
They are indeed. I'm waiting for Union infantry to charge in. Granted, they don't have to. The nice part about the smaller numbers is, as I mentioned, ticket scale. And on a smaller pop server, which we're now up to, we're still at 160. We're down a couple from the beginning, but that's the nice part, is these smaller pop servers, tickets, each death is worth a lot more tickets, which allows you as an attacker to be able to sit and just shoot down your opponent the whole match. And you don't necessarily need to charge a whole lot. So,
Right, Portugal, do you want me to go check the far left?
Yes, please.
Right, I'll tell you.
so they've been here for like 8 minutes at least, 8-10 minutes, and they do not know if CSA is behind them, which there is none. So it was a little surprising they waited this long to try to figure that out, but you know, maybe they're not going to find anybody. But Union is spread out a little bit. They are in 3 groups. Their infantry companies are split up, and obviously the Cav is at main
We're
spawn.
losing tickets. I don't know how.
CSA could try to charge the Union out and defeat them in detail, but again, CSA doesn't know that Union split up this badly. CSA is mostly unified.
Alright, boys. Shift along.
And you heard one of the CSA guys like, why are we down so many tickets? Well, obviously the attackers have that ticket advantage. I can find the exact amount right now, but you also got to consider that there is a lot of Ramboing going on.
They're clumped up down there. Hey! Ah!
So Union has an 18% ticket advantage
Aim low.
on
that grass.
CSA and tickets. CSA is about to drop into taking losses.
Just line for a moment. Just line up on the right side. Cavalry. Just try to not line up on the right side. Should be these tickets.
Reloading.
Just fire to him. Yeah, boys.
Keep them in fire, boys. Keep them in fire. Pour into them as much as you can.
Oh, bro, is it drop? Cavalry, go out to the right. We lost, brother. Come here. Come to the right side. You're the cavalry.
Yeah, we killed them.
Well, I'm sorry they stole my
Not
flag
gentlemen,
and
keep
they died.
the fire up. Keep the fire up.
It's fine, brother. Just fire, bro. Bro, I'm gonna go kill this Rambo boy. Stay back. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker. What? Okay.
He's in the
I
bushes.
am more retarded than he was. Come back, boys. Come back.
Oh, up on Hyber, survives the volley. Oh, he shoots up. He doesn't see Morgan in the bush, which is reasonable. CSA is down to taking losses. We still got guys out and about ramboing here from CSA, which that's going to be your biggest killer.
They're right there. Because if you snorted out of somebody else's nose,
Cavalry, keep it up and
Oh my god. Okay. What happened?
What are they talking about down there? Where is the cav at? It looks like, is this the cav? Nope. Looks like they're returning back from their little expedition. They did not find anybody.
Get out of here, boy.
Now, CSA could try... If Union does cap, CSA could try to push Union into last stand, because Union would be the defending team. And if they retook the point at that point, then they would automatically win the game.
That's out of bounds for them.
Which I wonder if that's how CSA has to win this game. We haven't seen... Well, we've seen one grand charge from Union, and they didn't even bring their flags, and they won pretty decisively. Imbalance is forward towards CSA side right now. But now Union is down to taking loss. So that ticket gap is kind of closing.
This is good. We traded tickets really good. Guys, hold your fire. Hold your
So CSA is catching up a little bit on tickets.
You see the top of the hill? You see the flag now? East side. Everybody take aim. Keep it steady. Fire! Good shit.
Who's
good
capping? Is Union...
in the fucking... I talked to in the fucking... That's the matter. Guy, listen, I need you. Cross the river, find George McClellan's company, and tell him to come to us. That we need to defend the points together, understood? Go.
So Union wants to force CSA out. They're going to cap the point. CSA is already kind of starting to move out. And you do have the one infantry company for Union here, and that's true. You can hear those Union guys over there talking about trying to get George's company here back to the point. Union needs to gel as a team, because CSA is pretty much working as a team right now. So, Union capture that point. They have to hold it for 7 minutes if they want to outright win. Now, if I'm CSA, I think they should try to push Union into last stand. They obviously need to charge in here, though, and they could try to, either there's two things. You do what I said and try to push Union into last stand, or
Make sure you guys press T.
you try to retake this point as quickly as possible, but I think Union's going to win this game normally if you retake quickly. But we'll see what they do. CSA are not charging in. You have some guys pushing forward. Obviously, those orders not relayed quickly, but obviously with the chaos, you can't really... There's going to be that. But CSA is going down into a shootout right now, which in theory they'd win. They have 4 flags to the Union 3, which only 2 are across the river here.
To the right side, to the right side.
So George's guys are charging in here, which the rest of the Union needs to join them if they want any chance of something. But if anything, this is just going to be a drop of tickets for Union, and CSA might countercharge this.
Don't charge. Watch down that line. They might come. Watch. Here they come.
And the rest of the Union's going to join them.
Here they come, boys. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Let them up, boys.
In front of us, in front of us, in front of us, boys, in front of us.
Brace.
So this will drop CSC down the break, and that's the thing, right? Looking overhead, numbers still kind of even, maybe favoring Union by a little. Union has flags, CSA has the flag as well. Like, imagine if Union Infantry charged the CSA once over there. They might be down and breaking. You could have captained one, but regardless, they will get that going now. Looks like CSA are going to still try to spawn on these flags. Same with Union. Obviously, Union main spawn is a little further away, over by the wagons.
Hey, that's a Rev. Get him. Rev, east. Shoot that fuck. Left side.
Son of bitches! Son of bitch!
Fuck you, bitch. I'm sorry, Ross.
Get your damn pistols out and do some business.
And that's the thing too, is I don't know if CSA is buck and ball or whatever, but Union's got pistols in the nice defensive spot here. It's going to be hard for CSA to break. On a higher pop server, those pistols don't mean as much, but when you have solo players and you have, I mean, what is it, 15? How many Union guys are on this company? 15 guys with pistols, shooting 6 shots each. I mean, it's a lot of bullets.
I can hear only.
So you got a couple CSA coming from Maine. They're very spread out and disorganized.
Is it good now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Oui, buggy.
So that timer now 3.5 minutes. CSA is not really fully organized yet, and this is not looking great for CSA.
They're gonna defend in the river. That's way better.
Now, as to your question from earlier, there was a
Really?
tab
Form up on my right.
You
Really
can
on my
also
right.
customize your
drop.
user so they can have
Yeah,
some
okay.
Hold your fire, boys. Hold. It's all friendlies in front.
Our commander is back.
Almost huge line.
So Union appears to be falling back a little bit, holding closer to the river. They do have a nice little trench line that they can use here, which the flags are using. CSA looks like they're shifting around that barn and going to try to hit the Union from the behind, but since Union shifted, Union should be able to respond this well, but we'll see. And so, with that all being said,
Hold them back! Hold them scallywags backwards! Onwards, boys!
CSA dropping like flies. You got a whole other second CSA wave that's collapsing on this. CSA is about to go in the final push. Remember, they're the attackers right now. They're trying to retake that point.
Rebels, lay down your arms immediately!
And they have final push. Gold timer not changing at all.
Lay down your arms!
Union, let's fucking go. Union, get the flags up. Get the flags up and come to the
And
shot.
so, CSA has infinite tickets, essentially, which they just need to bonsai in and get Union down the last stand. That's the only way they're winning this game.
Yankee bastard.
Get in, boys. Get
Raise
in.
them off, raise them off. Come in, Yankee. Somebody, you spawn and immediately fucking go. Flags and stay behind. Just spawn and immediately fucking go. Somebody get this flag up. Press F. Get this flag up. Somebody press F on this flag. It's very important. Yes, now please.
And CSA is not doing that at all. Now, normally I'd be like, I don't know if a team could push their opponent down to the next stage within a minute and a half, but with the low pops of the server, tickets can definitely drop.
Rebels! Lay down your fucking arms!
And so Union's kind of getting dwindled out here. They have a huge chunk from Maine. It's taken a little bit of time here. It can give CSA a chance to retake. Flags are down for Union. They're not being picked up, which is why probably people are spawning at Maine. And this was Ooh, this was kind of a blunder here from Union. CSA, they've got 40-some seconds they need to countercharge out and get Union down to last stand. But it looks like they're not going to do that. It's going to be very hard to organize that. So it looks like both sides are going to go to a low breaking. It's still close. CSA, these Union guys, I don't know why they're charging in here. Oh. It's going to hit overtime. CSA has to fully retake this. So, CSA still has time. They need to countercharge and push Union out. Union is so close to the last stand. Yes, you can. Charge!
Let me throw myself in there.
No, we can't.
Yes, you can! Yes, you can! You've got like 20 seconds left. No! Charge him! Agent Trump is so...
Yo, Bill, get your lament over here!
Oh my goodness. It could still happen.
Don't go there. It's gonna last stand.
Oh my. CSA had the they just threw those officers through the game for CSA. I'm not gonna lie. Agent Trump, I think he was saying what they need to do. Wow. So Union will hit final push. CSA is gonna hit last stand.
We got to get the charge. And get the flags back.
Right.
You see? We must charge to get the flags back. I thought it was
Union doesn't have those flags. They should be despawning though within the next. Okay, they might not get them back. So Union's got infinite tickets. They need to hit CSA in the last stand, and then they can't reset. Look at that. So if a CSA guy dies, they don't come back. And while there's a lot of CSA, Union's gonna have 2.5 minutes to dwindle them down, and that should be plenty of time for them to win the game.
Push, everybody, push.
Shoot him! Here we come! Shoot! Shoot the fucking Vikings!
Don't let him get the flag, boys.
Union is starting to take the point. I don't know if they'll be able to hold it though, just because they don't have flags respawning their guys in.
Not yet. No. Charge in 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, we're gonna countercharge, boys. Stay on this line and keep firing. We're gonna countercharge about.
They're getting shredded down there.
Wonderfully done.
I'm out of pistol ammo, boys. You gotta keep up the firing for me. Hold for a minute. Do everything it takes to not die.
Keep fighting.
Do everything it takes not to die. Reload. I don't care.
So you got more Union spawns trickling in. CSA's playing the smart though. They are just sitting back, letting Union cross the open river that takes you a couple seconds to cross, and they're just slowly sniping them across. And Union is not organizing a terrible amount. Oh my goodness, is CSA still going to win this game? It's like both sides don't want to win. See some Union guys, they're using the little stone wall thing here as cover. If Union has more bodies on point when that clock hits 0 and overtime phase will start, you can see CSA is now charging out a little bit. Trying to make sure that they have more bodies on point when the clock hits 0. Man. It looks like CSA might win this. 30 seconds. Plenty of time left still. CSA is countercharging. They're trying to throw Union out. This is going to be a close finish. 10 seconds. And Union's starting to take point. CSA had this game. They had the game and they didn't countercharge. Ah, it's terrible. Terrible.
Kill.
Anyways,
Yay, GG.
I mean, Union, they found a way to win, and that's all that matters in the end. I think that's devastating that CSA did not countercharge when they were retaking that point. They had plenty of time to hit Union in the last stand. Seriously, everyone retook. Once CSA retook, like 10 seconds later, both sides dropped to their next stage. There's no reason why CSA should have lost this game. And it's crazy, too, with how dominant Union was as well. But besides all of that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. We have our Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord, merch, X, and Instagram in the description as well. But I appreciate y'all being here in the end, as that is all that matters to me. And we will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.